You've just hit the start button on Mr. Tech's Dashcam, your ultimate destination for high-speed chases and heart-pounding pursuits, down to the very last second. Buckle up tight because the relentless, adrenaline-fueled chase has officially begun. On July 16, 2022, dispatchers in Fond du Lac County, Wisconsin, received an emergency call reporting a reckless driver. The caller described a pickup truck driven by a black man, swerving dangerously and nearly causing head-on collisions. A tense pursuit began when the pickup was located but refused to stop. The pickup truck, later identified as being driven by a 51-year-old man, accelerated to over 90 miles per hour on Fond du Lac roads. Several other units moved ahead to prepare the deployment of spike strips. While commonly used, spike strips are a risky tactic that requires precision to avoid endangering other vehicles. Additionally, the residential nature of the area during summer evenings posed further complications if the pursuit were prolonged.
Good hit on Spice. Good hit on Spice.
Still southbound about 100 miles an hour.
Fortunately, the well-coordinated efforts among the units helped minimize risk to the public. The chase intensified when one of the suspect's tires was punctured by a spike strip, forcing the vehicle to ride on its rim. The suspect's speed reached nearly 100 miles per hour, putting immense pressure on law enforcement to manage the situation without causing further harm.
Passenger side tires are deflated. 6.3 to 155. If we can get them to slow down enough, can we get a box in for you? 6.3, passenger side tires are coming apart. We need another unit up here. Exiting on the Hickory Street, passenger side tires are completely on rims and in. Northbound on Hickory, northbound on Hickory from 151.
As the suspect continued driving erratically and approached a densely populated area, a deputy sheriff made the decision to perform a PIT, pursuit intervention technique, maneuver. A tactical move that causes the suspect's vehicle to spin out and stop, in this case, ending up in a ditch.
Good pit, 1050. Just north of Coleman, Hickory.
Put your hands up!
Hands up in the air!
Put your hands up! Do it now!
Hands up now! Got less lethal.
I'll go taser.
Put your hands up!
Put your hands up in the air. Do it now! Up in the air!
I got comms. Step out of the car. Keep your hands up. Keep your hands up. Take steps to your right. Walk that way.
He has no fucking pants on.
No, go this way. I gotta see it.
Hands up!
Go to the right. Go this way. Go to your left. Walk to me with your hands up. Walk this way. Walk to us.
The suspect's lack of pants and the fact that he had discarded them while fleeing indicated a disturbed mental state, possibly related to drug or alcohol use, which added complexity to the situation. During the arrest, deputies observed clear signs of intoxication, slurred speech, a strong odor of alcohol, and bloodshot eyes. Nevertheless, the suspect refused to take field sobriety tests or a breathalyzer. further complicating the investigation. A 51-year-old man was arrested on serious charges, including his sixth offense of driving under the influence, fleeing from police, threatening an officer, and driving with a blood alcohol level over the legal limit. He also received multiple traffic citations and is being held on a $1,000 bail along with a $2,500 bond. Fortunately, no significant injuries or property damage were reported, thanks in part to the professionalism of law enforcement.
Was he drunk or high?
On the evening of February 7, 2024, Tontitown Police in Arkansas received an emergency call about a stolen U-Haul truck being pursued at speeds over 120 miles per hour. The driver was armed with a gun and Molotov cocktails, posing a serious threat. The Arkansas State Police and other agencies quickly joined the pursuit using aggressive tactics.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Hey, we're up, Barrington. He's still eastbound.
Eastbound 412.
The chase began in Locust Grove, Oklahoma, and stretched approximately 60 miles to Springdale, Arkansas. Officers employed the Piet maneuver, a controlled collision tactic used to force a suspect's vehicle to stop. However, with speeds reportedly reaching up to 101 miles per hour, executing a pit at that velocity became extremely dangerous. Many agencies consider speeds over 45 miles per hour as the threshold for the use of potentially deadly force. And at such high speeds, the risk of losing control is significantly elevated. The pit maneuver is effective but controversial. When conducted at high speeds, it can place both the suspect and officers in perilous situations. In this case, the U-Haul truck lost control after the impact, resulting in a serious crash.
Bro, what did I just witness?
Take her out. 14's in the lead.
Oh, there he goes, there he goes! Dude!
Eastbound through Barrington, one's primary.
Ginger, you're doing now? Good.
At the decisive moment, an officer executed a pit maneuver, causing the U-Haul to swerve and crash off the road. Chaos unfolded. Airbags deployed, the suspect tried to flee, and officers quickly closed in.
Skills. Start at 1016.
traffic cameras captured the entire incident, showing the swift coordination between law enforcement units. The decision to perform a PT at high speed raises questions about balancing the need to stop a threat with ensuring the safety of both officers and civilians. On one hand, the U-Haul was carrying dangerous weapons, requiring immediate action. On the other hand, the collision caused significant damage and posed a serious risk of injury. Tactical training and interagency coordination are key to minimizing risks in such scenarios. The pursuit ended with the arrest of the suspects without further incident. The collaboration between law enforcement agencies, from the Arkansas State Police to local units, demonstrated a strong sense of duty and courage in protecting the community. Those facing a series of serious charges: aggravated assault, criminal conspiracy, possession of destructive devices, fleeing, vandalism, and resisting arrest. These suspects are also wanted in Michigan for similar offenses, highlighting the dangerous and repetitive nature of their criminal behavior.
Get out of the car! Get out of the car! Hey, pull that airbag. Pull that airbag. Yeah. Come out. He's going out the back. He's going out the back. He's going out the back. They got it. They got it. I don't even have him, dude. This is so fucking ridiculous. Let's go. Here, dog.
Is your car worked out also?
You. We all have them. We got both suspects attempted.
On September 17, 2024, deputy sheriffs of Stark County received an emergency call from the 1400 block of Raff Road, SW in Canton Township, Ohio. A suspect dressed in a costume and armed with a knife was causing a disturbance, alarming the community. Patrol units were quickly dispatched, prepared to respond to the dangerous situation. The situation escalated quickly as the suspect suddenly swung the knife toward law enforcement, displaying clear hostility. Undeterred, the deputies employed tactical skills, urging the suspect to drop the weapon and surrender. However, the individual ignored all commands and fled toward U.S. Route 30, charging into heavy traffic. Chaos erupted on Raff Road. SW as vehicles were forced to halt, significantly increasing the risk of collisions. A short but intense pursuit unfolded along U.S. Route 30. The suspect, in a state of panic, continued to flee recklessly, posing a danger to everyone nearby. Sheriff's deputies, working in close coordination, maintained a safe distance while keeping the suspect under control.
Where's your finger? It's in the shirt. Oh, God. There you go. Good.
Third on one detained. He's got something in his hand.
Hang on.
What's your name?
I have that. I have that.
What's your name?
Go ahead. Okay.
What's your name?
Roll you.
Yep.
Okay. Roll towards Sarge. Stop me there.
Big leg up.
Where's that knife at?
What's your name? Huh?
Ready?
Yep.
I got his right hand. Got him?
Yeah, I got his right hand.
Okay. Go ahead.
I can't. I need. Knock it off. I can't.
He's got book bag with shit in it.
Oh. Here, you just want to cut it? No.
I can't get under this.
Right there.
You a short one?
You guys better than me. You guys told me about the traffic.
Give me your short one. I got it.
You want to go? I'm going to try to find that knife.
The suspect, identified as 35-year-old Jacob Weisgarber, has been charged with multiple offenses: 2 counts of aggravated menacing, obstructing official business, inducing panic, resisting arrest, along with previous outstanding warrants related to drug possession and attempted grand theft. Fortunately, no one was injured in the incident, including the suspect.
This is the face mask that the suspect was wearing.
You already photographed it? Oh, yeah. The mask. It is real nice, right?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I can't say that. If I would have behind my door, I'd have been close enough to put my shoulder.
Well, I almost switched from less lethal because when he did this, he took it and put it in his hand like this, and by that time I just put it on him and as soon as he did that, he turned, and that's when I hit him.
Actually, you're getting her far, bringing it down and around.
Yeah. Do you have another box or anything?
On the morning of November the 2nd, 2024, a police officer stood on the shoulder of Interstate 40 near White Oak, observing the eastbound traffic. A black Cadillac came down from the hill, speeding at 109 miles per hour. Noticing the dangerous behavior, the officer prepared to pursue and broadcasted a warning over the radio about the Cadillac. The patrol officers maneuvered their vehicles off the shoulder and into the traffic flow on I-40. The Cadillac swerved between vehicles, constantly changing lanes and accelerating past others. The chaotic scene forced the officers to maintain a safe distance while continuously updating the suspect's location via radio. When the suspect turned onto I-430 South, their speed exceeded 135 miles per hour, disregarding the safety of others on the road. Ultimately, at this exit, the Cadillac crashed into the curb and a traffic sign, causing severe damage. The collision not only destroyed the Cadillac, but also damaged traffic infrastructure, posing a hazard to other road users. The suspect's reckless crash into the sign and curb raises issues about liability for damages and the need for improved highway safety. Had a K-9 unit been available at this point, the suspect could have been subdued more quickly, reducing risks to the police force.
God damn it! What is wrong with me?
I'm good.
Okay.
I'm 1015, 1 male, start at 1011. No, shut up.
Nice.
For what? Give me one good reason why you ran.
Because I was fucking scared, man. I was gonna write you a speeding ticket, brother. I was so scared. Oh, fuck!
How you gonna let that Tahoe catch you?
Oh,
Huh?
I'm so scared, man.
Stand up.
That thing's so fucking slow.
What is? Huh?
I didn't even
Get up. Get up.
The suspect has been identified as Nicholas Bullock. The Cadillac, which was severely damaged, was towed by Action Wrecker from Little Rock. Bullock was taken to Baptist Medical Center for examination before being transferred to the Pulaski County Detention Center. The charges include fleeing in a vehicle, reckless driving, and other serious offenses.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
You're not hurt, are you?
Oh, I'm just so scared. Oh, God.
Stupid.
I know. God damn it! I just wanted to get home. I've been on the road for 8 hours!
14, 15.
God damn it! What is wrong with me? Why am I so stupid? Why? Why am I so stupid?
I think he just hit a pole and just damaged the wheel.
You just gonna put that in your incident?
Yeah. Yeah. He come up the hill to 109. He just took off. Well, I almost hit him. When he went back northbound, I was
cross with you, but
yeah.
There was so much traffic I didn't.
I was scooting this. I was maxed out just about the whole time with this thing.
bro? Why? Why?
I don't know. I was just so fucking scared. I was scared to get a ticket. I didn't want to get pulled over. Oh man, I got so pissed off at that Dodge. God damn it. Ah!
How do you pop the hood of this thing?
On March 7th, 2024, the K-9 Police Coordination Unit reported a fugitive fleeing from Pike County in a black BMW with New York license plate LCL 5347. An officer spotted the vehicle on State Highway 53. After temporarily losing sight of it, he continued driving and eventually located the car again, initiating a pursuit. When the emergency lights and sirens were activated, the BMW accelerated to over 100 miles per hour, exhibiting reckless driving behavior, overtaking on blind hills, driving against traffic, and cutting off other vehicles. Maintaining a safe distance from the fleeing vehicle on a no-passing section required skilled driving and quick judgment. The pursuit took place in the afternoon, during peak traffic hours. The reckless behavior of the suspect put civilian vehicles at risk, particularly a garbage truck that was forced to drive close to the shoulder when the BMW swerved into oncoming traffic. Fortunately, no significant material damage was reported, but the situation highlighted the serious risk of a major accident. Approaching the Interstate 30 overpass at mile marker 63, the BMW suddenly swerved into the oncoming lane and made a sharp right turn onto the ramp. The high speed combined with the tight corner caused the vehicle to lose control and crash heavily into the concrete barrier on the driver's side. The collision deployed all of the curtain airbags, and the driver's side door was forced open. Law enforcement quickly responded, ordering the driver and passenger to exit the vehicle.
Look away from me! Look away from me! Hands out like an airplane! Hands out like an airplane!
Get the passenger. I got driver.
Passenger, now! Now! Hands up! Get out of the...
Both were handcuffed and taken to the patrol car. The driver was identified as Stanley A. Gill Jr. and the passenger as Malik Smith.
Just you two? Just y'all two? You see anything from the back? Do not move, you understand?
The Undertaking curtain or? I got any amount there. I think we got him in custody. Right here. Right. On ramp crossing the yard.
Nobody else? No.
During the search, a prescription drug bag was found on the rear seat. The decision not to overtake the wood-laden truck on the no-passing section of road was a sound tactical choice, even though it slowed the pursuit. This decision helped avoid the risk of a collision with other vehicles, especially given the curve and incline of the road. The deployment of additional road blocking units or the use of spike strips could be considered in similar situations. Stanley A. Gill Jr. was arrested on charges of fleeing, reckless driving, driving on the wrong side of the center line, and several other serious offenses. On October 7, 2023, a high-speed chase occurred on the West 332 highway, starting when police spotted a young man riding a motorcycle at about 60 miles per hour without wearing a helmet and violating traffic laws. The suspect failed to obey the stop signal and continued weaving through traffic, forcing the police to pursue in order to ensure road safety. The police force used their observation skills and coordinated effectively to maintain a safe distance, while using their communication system to report the location and traffic conditions. The suspect's failure to wear a helmet and lack of a valid driver's license, later confirmed, raised concerns about their adherence to the law. However, the decision not to use aggressive tactics, such as blocking the vehicle, demonstrated a priority for protecting the lives of both the suspect and the surrounding public. Meanwhile, a K-9 unit was deployed and ready to assist at the expected stop point.
16, where'd that road come out to?
Looks back out to 29.
So it's gonna come out at the end and run into 29 more, I hope. Dash got a map up, you guys are heading that way? Dash got board, I'm trying to cut him off again. I can't feel so. Hope to get by the PD.
In the 29th Street area, the suspect suddenly lost control of his motorcycle, leading to a crash and a close pursuit by the police.
Alright, he just lost it. Alright, he lost it, he wrecked it. Let me see both hands. Let me see both hands. What's your name? Get up here now. Get up here now.
I'm sorry, the bike's on me. Hey,
both hands.
There's no need.
Okay. Get up.
In this tense moment, the suspect was instructed to raise both hands and comply with the orders. He claimed to be from Elo, Arkansas, and was on his way to stay with his mother in Mallister, Oklahoma. However, his initial statement was inconsistent, especially when he admitted to not having a driver's license and possibly carrying a small amount of drugs. This incident exposes deeper social issues, such as young people engaging in risky behaviors due to personal pressure or lack of legal awareness.
You got a license?
No, sir.
So why run?
Because,
Would you hit a truck up there at the 44 or something?
I might have tapped it, but that ain't the reason I have to. I'm from El Dorado, Arkansas.
The fact that the suspect deliberately attempted to flee, knowing this could lead to serious charges, evading police, a felony, demonstrates recklessness and a disregard for consequences. On the other hand, the police's response, including reading the Miranda rights on site, shows professionalism and adherence to legal procedures, despite the high-pressure situation.
Hey, I don't know what this is in my hand. Will you wipe whatever's poking me out, man?
Let me put some gloves on. Hang on.
Okay.
Have a seat. Why are you going head on with that car too, man?
Because I was trying to get out of there. You got bad.
Huh?
You got bad.
The suspect was finally apprehended and taken to the station for further investigation. The charges include fleeing from the police, felony, driving without a license, and suspicion of drug possession. The motorcycle was confiscated as part of the case handling process. The police forces completed the mission without causing harm to the suspect or the public, demonstrating effective coordination between the patrol units and the K-9 team.
You ever been in trouble?
I've a few just little things, but I don't think I've ever been.
So why'd you run? Give me a good reason.
Because I knew you would probably take my bike because I don't have a license and I really have to get where I am going.
Oh, so that's a good enough reason to catch a felony?
A felony?
Yeah, it's a felony, brother.
Oh.
Yeah, you call it a felony now. Good job.
On the morning of May 3rd, 2025, a patrol unit led by Officer Adam spotted a suspicious white truck, possibly carrying metal, bearing license plate DY, traveling westbound on Route 11 at a speed of 55 miles per hour. The patrol unit, in coordination with the K-9 team and supporting units, initiated surveillance. The suspect vehicle proceeded through multiple streets, including Park Drive, West 10th, and 13th Street, with speeds ranging from 46 to 65 miles per hour.
35 miles an hour, no truck. Coming up the pike, you just turn north. Still dragging something. West on 19. Across the park around
The pursuit began when the suspect accelerated on Franklin Street, reaching 56 miles per hour in an attempt to evade patrol units. A K-9 team was deployed in the northern section of Franklin to assist in cutting off the suspect. Traffic on nearby roads remained clear, allowing rapid mobilization and containment by responding units. However, a train on the tracks near Allen temporarily obstructed the route, disrupting interception efforts along the 35-mile-per-hour zone. Several traffic markers on Route 19 sustained minor damage as the suspect ran the stop line at 46 miles per hour. Additionally, the wet spring weather made the roads slippery, increasing the risk of accidents during the high-speed chase. These conditions required officers to remain highly focused and demonstrate advanced driving skills.
West on Scratcher. Yeah, you can tell it's big line. He's right behind us. Over to pull to the rock. I'm right behind over the rock. Whenever we get caught up. We're eastbound on 13th, just past Park. 49 miles an hour, no traffic. Hey, coming up to you. Let him by. Let him by.
The situation escalated as the suspect continued driving through the Augusta area at 65 miles per hour, ignoring orders to pull over.
58 Little Rock, I'm primary. It's going to be a white one-ton dually, single cab, business tags. We're going to be west on 11th Street, no traffic, speeds 55 miles an hour. He's dragging some metal, throwing sparks.
Try to get some black out
South on Park Drive. We're going to be going back east on West 10th Street.
32, 58. I'm here, Pike at 12.
Coming back east on 13th Street. North on Frank Street.
At the traffic circle on Pike Road, the suspect deliberately rammed a patrol vehicle, causing a tire blowout on Unit 834. This action elevated the charges from illegal transport of goods to resisting law enforcement and endangering public safety.
Yeah, stay up there ahead of him. See if you can get this spiked out. I don't need a bunch of units in the pursuit. Everybody else stay sport road. 32 on rock. I'm going to be secondary. I'll follow. going north on Franklin from 15. We had one stub TBI. North on Franklin. Failed TBI. East on 17. Coming back out the pike.
58 Little Rock, I've got a flat. I'm on 1022 here at the Serpentine Pike.
834 Little Rock, I'm getting back on the Serpentine Pike. 834 Little Rock, I'm getting back on the okay.
32 Little Rock on primary. Nolan.
Approaching the railroad crossing.
He just ran my unit.
Officers immediately closed in and ordered the suspect to exit the vehicle. Hands up, open the door, take your hands off the wheel. The deliberate crash into the patrol unit demonstrated the suspect's recklessness, posing a serious challenge for law enforcement. The decision to deploy a K-9 unit at that moment was justified, as the police dog could swiftly neutralize the suspect without the need for lethal force.
Let go of the steering wheel!
The collision at the traffic circle caused approximately $2,000 in damage to the patrol vehicle and led to a 30-minute disruption of local traffic. Fortunately, no civilian injuries were reported. P4. After being subdued, the suspect was taken into custody on charges including illegal transportation of goods, resisting law enforcement, and damaging public property. Authorities quickly restored order in the area and launched an investigation into the origin of the seized metal. That's the end of the video. Get ready for more intense high-speed chases and heart-stopping escapes next time. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single thrilling moment.